G'day, Darren here, and I just wanted to show you 3 new automations that we've brought into the CRM system. One is a quarterly based reminder, reminder to reconcile the Xero file and notify the client manager when the Xero file needs to be reconciled. Now, obviously, it doesn't matter if you're using Xero or whatever sort of accounting platform that you're using. It can be adapted to that. Obviously, we've got Best Reminder here, Australian. So regardless of where you are in the world, this will work for you if you're on quarterlies or monthlies or whatever. So we've created a quarterly one, and I'm going to use the Australian version today because pretty much that's where most of our members are at the moment. So it sort of makes sense. But we can do monthly as well as the BAS, quarterly BAS, as you can see. So if we just go to the quarterly BAS one here, essentially they've got a tag added, BAS clients for quarterly. Wait till July 1st, 8 a.m. Sends them a reminder, hey, your business activity statement for the current period is due for lodgement by the 20th of this month. To enable us to prepare and lodge the BAS, we need to do this by such and such a date. So it's just a reminder that goes out, just says, hey, can you get it done? Now, once that's done, it goes up, they automatically enter this next automation here, which is this one here. So I'll just save and exit this. Reminder to reconcile. So basically, as I said before, they receive this email here on the 1st of each quarter, remind them to update their Xero file or reconcile it. And then after that, it'll wait 2 days and then it'll automatically send them a reminder. Sorry to interrupt your day, but can you confirm you've reconciled your Xero file? Just reply to this, yes, all done. Because what happens a lot of times, the client will go and do it and not tell you they've done it, and then you've got to constantly check to make sure that they have done it, and going backwards and forwards and chasing them up and sending them emails all the time. So what we've done here is we've got, yes, I have completed, no, I have not. They can either reply yes or done, in which case it'll reply directly back to the client manager too. So what we've done here is we've set it up with personalization. So you might have 3 or 4 different bookkeepers within your business or staff members who are looking after clients with this type of work. So the email will actually go from the system automatically from the person that looks after those particular clients. So that client will receive it from the person that they know. It'll have their signature automatically loaded in. And they can either reply straight back to that person and say, yep, it's all done, go and complete the work. Or they can tick a button here, yes, I've completed, or no, but I will soon. And this is kind of cool. I'll show you that a little bit later, but essentially that email will go out again 3 days later and again 3 days later, and then it'll just keep looping until they've done it. Now, if they have done it and they've clicked on their button saying, yes, I've completed this, what will happen then is it notifies the client manager straight away. So in other words, inside that, I'll just show you here. Inside here, what we've got is a couple of rules around when they click. Now, obviously, if they've replied to the email, that's going to let the person know so they can go in and manually remove them from the automation. But what we've done is if they click, yes, I've done it, then it automatically ends that automation so they no longer get the reminders, and obviously adds a tag to notify the client manager. Now, we can take this sentence out so that we force them just to click either one of those 2 buttons, which makes sure that it all works properly. But once they've actually tagged them as, yes, I've done the work, it'll wait 5 minutes, and then we'll send an email to the client manager saying, to the client manager, client has reconciled their Xero file, oops, spelling mistake. And you can now complete their BAS. So again, Australian version. So everything is pretty much automated. And like I say, if they reply by email and say, yep, I've done it, then obviously the client manager will get that email back, and then they can just log in and go and remove them from that automation, which is pretty easy to do. It's just a matter of clicking on their name and clicking end automation. So it's really quite simple. So pretty cool little functionality. Now, I said before that there was another component we had to these 3 things that when they tick on the button, and I'll show you what I mean, under pages, what we've got is if they click, yes, I've done it, then they'll go through to a landing page that looks like this. Thank you very much for reconciling your Xero file. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it's quite a cool little image there. This can be tidied up and changed, and this is just a basic version to show you. In fact, that image isn't even centered yet, but it will be. Thank you very much for reconciling your Xero file, and there's a nice GIF. You can just make it a little bit of fun. If they haven't, then they'll get this one instead. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I'll check in again with you in a few days. And little gift saying that's a shame. So with this sort of stuff here, going through these landing pages, it can actually make it a bit of fun, improve your brand a little bit, make it a bit of a cool interaction between yourself and the client, add a bit of humour to it, but also make sure that they are actually getting the work done. That's it from me. Pretty cool little function there, as I said. So we go through it again. We've got the landing pages for when they've actually said, yes, I've done it. One that says that they haven't, and that's just to tie them in to do it again. But as I said, the three main automations, quarterly batch reminder, there can be another one done for monthly. You can do it any way you like. A reminder of them to actually do it. So there's a separate automation that sends a looping reminder for them to do it. And then notify the client manager when they have actually reconciled it. So it's just something making it a little bit easier for you, easier for the staff, and a better way of communicating with them. If you need to speak to them personally, you can always go through to saved responses. What we've actually built in here is follow-up for client data, second follow-up, third follow-up, final follow-up, and a termination notice. If they're just not responding, you need to terminate the client. Then these are all pre-written for you. In the system that your staff can actually lean on, grab, copy, paste, or just send directly to the client from within the system. It'll actually automatically send it to them. If you just click on the email you want to send, it'll send it to them directly. So just removes a little bit of the thinking and the slowing down of the process and communicating with your clients. That's it for me. Hope that's been useful. If you want to know more about it, click on a link, book a call. Bye.